Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of BreyerFest Spill the Lemonade. Today, obviously, I'm filming this on Monday. The last day of BreyerFest is yesterday, but I wanted to get on today and share my final experience, my final thoughts. The website is still up because they were going to allow the people who had special run times yesterday afternoon, 24 hours, to make sure that they get their horses. Breyer said on their social media they're going to close the site down for a break for a few days, and then they're going to bring it back up again and let us all, check out every single thing to our heart's content, the workshops and all the videos, which is good because I didn't get around to everything that I had wanted to see. Okay, so my special run time was yesterday. It was Sunday at 1 p.m. And I got on, and the special runs had been delayed. So when they said it would be 2 hours or something, I didn't panic. I just kind of like, okay, I'll come back in 2 hours and see what's available. So I came back in 2 hours. And it still wasn't showing up or something, and then I realized that I had been logged out of my account, so I just logged back in, and my special runs showed up. I scrolled down, and they were the top 2 preferences of the horses that I wanted. So I was just like, oh my goodness, is this really happening? Do I really get to have the 2 horses that I had wanted since the very beginning back in April, before I decided to even buy a ticket? And yes, I got the top 2 preferences on my list. I got Ash and I got Le. And I am just so excited, so happy that I was able to get those 2 special runs. Breyer had explained they were going to do the special run time virtually. That's why we sent in our preferences, and then they were going to do the same thing where they kind of start the line at random and fill them as well as, they possibly could do your preferences. So I must have got a really good spot in line because I got my top 2 preferences. And that was just wow. I still don't even can't even fan them. I really got those 2 horses. They're really mine. They really are mine. So anyway, I was really excited about that. I know some people didn't get the special runs that they wanted, but again, that kind of was that was at random. That wasn't on purpose. And going into it, I kind of thought that, wow, I only had kind of wanted Ashla and Hamish. Those are the only 3 that I sent in for preference. So the thought had occurred to me that if I get a really, really bad place in line, I might only get one of those 3. I might not get any at all. And I kind of, I was just okay with that because it's there's really nothing I can do about it. It's just kind of up to chance as to which special ones I would get. Like I said, I must have had a really good spot in line because I got who I wanted, and I am so, so grateful and thankful for that opportunity. For a time, really, really liked Hamish. I still think he's really, really pretty. I don't have any non-equine animals in my collection yet, so who knows, maybe someday I would come across him because I do really like cows, and I think he's just he is a really beautiful model. But I am happy with Ash and Le. So I kind of wasn't sure about Ash because he was looking really gray. He was kind of looking really dishwater gray in the photos. So I definitely will have to see him in person. From what I've been told, what I've heard is that he is like a chalky glossy. So I'm really hoping that he is, he's more white and not so gray. But, I did think he was really beautiful, so we will see. I am definitely really, really happy with my special runs. So yesterday I kind of looked around. I did a workshop, and I made a really cute Arabian Halter, which I do. Are these still up? They are still up. So I made the Arabian Halter. And that was super, super, super easy. I was shocked at how easy it was to make that little halter, because I really, really like Arabians. So I'm kind of interested in maybe watching the neck sash, though I didn't like the pom-poms. It just, I didn't really like that. Bridle and braided reins, and there's a few more, cool stuff that I didn't get to check out because I thought that I wasn't sure when BreyerFest would officially close. So I just did what I, really wanted to see, and so I made an Arabian Halter yesterday. Celtic Breeds. I really, really enjoyed some of these. which one was it? I watched the Gypsy Vanner, which is really, really interesting to me. And I watched the Sand Creek Clydesdales. The Clydesdales were beautiful. Oh my gosh. Those were just, Clydesdale is like my favorite draft breed. So those are really pretty. The Welsh pony, the Connemara pony. I probably want to watch those. The Great Clydesdale Migration, the Dartmoor. I don't know what some of this is. I think this is someone's farm. So I definitely do want to go back and watch the rest of these Celtic breeds. I never got around to the evening show, which I'll probably do that sometime. I've heard it's good. I have seen similar things, like I've seen Equus, like Medieval Times. That's kind of what I imagine this is probably going to be like a really cool dramatic performance. So I'm going to watch that sometime. I watched the Royal Canadian Mounted Police drill, and I have always wanted since I became interested in horses, wanted to see this. And so I was so cool to see all the black horses and all that red and gold just all together in uniform. It was really, really, really cool. It's so crazy, like when they do like all the different stuff, like all their different drills, and they can get it so perfect. It just looks really cool. So I was happy I was able to get to see that. And I need to come back and watch the Celebration of Horses sometime very soon. I watched some of the entertainment. I watched the Lexington Irish Dance Academy. That was adorable. I really, really loved that. It's just really, from an art perspective, they were really, really good. I haven't watched this yet. I don't know what this is. It looks kind of interesting. I haven't watched the Highland Games yet either. And I did watch the bagpipe, the Freestylers of Piping. I did watch that. So I did get to watch some of the performers. I still need to go and look through the Artisans Gallery. I should check out Contest too. But anyway, what I wanted to announce is that at BreyerFest every year they announce the theme for next year. So the 2021 theme will be a horse of a different color, which is really interesting. I'm guessing that's probably going to be some really, really bright colors. I would guess stripes and spots and probably some really exotic type of horses and stuff. That'll be that one. I think that's fun, but I am really happy that I got to participate in Celtic Fling just because I feel like it was so, everything has been done so pretty. I really like all the, the nice shades of green and the pretty knots and stuff, all of that. To me, that's just so classy. And so I am glad that I got to participate in the theme this year. So as far as 2021 goes, there's a lot of speculation and people talking about if it will be live in Kentucky, or if it will be virtual. If you have actually been to the real BreyerFest, there's nothing that can match actually attending in person, like all of these people here. What I would say for me myself, though, not being able to travel there, having it virtual was a really, really unique opportunity for international guests, people who can't get there, for people who have, travel anxiety, people who have special needs, who don't do so well with large crowds and loud noises and so much stimulation. They had a really, really good time this year being able to stay in their homes, and they can still participate and see everything and get the models that they want. My wish would be that they could have something live in Kentucky for the people who are able or who wanted to attend live, and then have something virtual for international guests and people who can't attend live. So that would be really great to me. Despite the temporary setbacks that I know a lot of people had, we still had a really good time. I was able to basically complete my wish list of all the horses that I wanted this year, which was really, really cool. I mean, for me, this was definitely a really, really great opportunity. Back in April, when they first announced that it would be virtual, I kind of was undecided for several weeks before I even bought a ticket because I just wasn't sure. I didn't know if I wanted to spend the money. Then I finally did decide to get a ticket. I worked really, really hard on Saturday to get the models that I wanted, And then I got the special runs that I wanted. And so it just worked out really, really good for me. I remember looking, because I love watching Stormy Strike's BreyerFest videos. I think we can probably all say that she does the best BreyerFest videos. So I remember watching her and looking at the special run models and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, wouldn't that be cool if I could have those? And this year it came true. Like, it literally was like a wish come true for me to be able to get the models that I wanted and to participate in BreyerFest. I have only been in the hobby for about a year and a half now. And so I remember watching last year and seeing everyone at BreyerFest and their pictures and their haul videos and stuff, and I felt kind of left out that I couldn't be there. I kind of, made it my dream to, yes, still attend one day in person. I think that would be cool to fully be with a whole bunch of other people and not just by myself. It was really cool to get the opportunity to participate this year. Of course, nothing compares to attending actual BreyerFest in person. And there was quite a few tech issues. I know a lot of people were frustrated, but virtual, I feel like, worked out really, really, really well. I would be really happy for Breyer if they were able to sell out everything of theirs. Because when you run a business or you run a company, that's what you want to do. You want to, all of the work that you did and everything that you've paid for, you want to be able to sell it. And that's just how business goes. So I really hope that Breyer did really, really well with their virtual experience. Maybe that will encourage them to, do it again next year, have a better system next year even. So that would be really, really great. And I cannot wait to see what will happen in 2021, what the horses will look like, and how that will go. So I think that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here today, for tuning in to my Spill the Lemonade videos. It's just been different. I think a virtual BreyerFest wasn't really like anyone had expected, but that's okay. When you do something totally new, you never know what it's going to be like. I really did enjoy watching some of the videos. I enjoyed making the craft. These were really good videos. I found this really, really interesting. I feel like I did have a good time, I did work and I got the models that I wanted just by a random chance. I got the special runs I wanted, and so I'm really happy. I do think it was worth it, and I hope that they're able to do a virtual event again. So that is going to be it for this video. Tell us down below how your virtual experience went as a whole. Was it good? Was it kind of okay? Was it terrible? Were you able to complete your wish list? Did you have to leave without getting anything that you had wanted? Tell us down below. I think we'd all want to know. Also, be sure you check out my model horse Instagram, which is BreyerBeauty104. I will be back as soon as my models arrive and do a haul video. I cannot wait to see everyone else's, hauls, what some of the different models look like in person versus on a screen. So that is going to be it for Virtual BreyerFest, and I will see you next time.